Hey Future Billionaire, have you ever dreamed of having the most expensive house in the world, living in a luxurious space with extravagant amenities and having the best time of your life? Well, first, you'd need to have at least $128 million to make it happen. Until then, enjoy window shopping for now. In this video, we'll be giving you the 10 most luxurious homes in the world. Keep watching till the end and be astonished at our top 1 entry. But before we begin, make sure to hit the like button and join the Future Billionaires Club by subscribing to our channel and ringing the notification bell to stay up to date with our classy uploads. Number 10. 1819 Kensington Gardens, $128 million. Kicking off our list of the most expensive houses in the world is 1819 Kensington Gardens. This behemoth of a house is located on the Billionaires Row, one of the most prestigious areas in London, the Kensington Gardens. This property is now owned by Indian business magnate and billionaire Lakshmi Mittal. He is the chairman and CEO of ArcelorMittal, the world's largest steelmaking firm. The house is approximately 55,000 square feet and was first built in the 19th century. It was initially 2 semi-detached homes, which were later turned into a single dwelling by David Khalili. It has 12 bedrooms, an indoor pool, Turkish baths, and enough parking for 20 cars. Number 9. Palazzo di Amore, $195 million. It's no joke that one of the world's most luxurious homes can be located in Beverly Hills, California. Palazzo di Amore is owned by a successful real estate entrepreneur, Jeff Green, and is approximately 53,000 square feet in size. The Mediterranean-style villa has 12 bedrooms, 23 bathrooms, numerous swimming pools, tennis courts, waterfalls, and theaters, as well as a 27-car garage. If you love to party, then you'll be happy to learn that the house has a revolving dance floor and ballroom, ready to bust the steps anytime you want. Usually the house seems more like a vacation destination than someone's home. However, we can tell you that it is one of the most luxurious homes in the world. Number 8. Ellison Estate, $200 million. Owned by Larry Ellison and one of the wealthiest men in the world. This $200 million compound is the 8th most costly property in the world. Thanks to the sheer scale of the farm, 23 acres to be precise, the house has more than one dwelling. Within the property, you can notice 10 separate buildings, a tea house and a bathhouse, a man-made lake, and a koi pond. Much of the architecture of the estate came under Japanese influence and was modeled after the palaces of the Japanese emperors. The house was designed by Paul Driscoll, an architect and a Zen Buddhist practitioner. You can also notice several rather expensive trees in the house, such as cherry blossoms, maples, oaks, and redwoods. Number 7. 4 Fairfield Pond, $248 million. 4 Fairfield Pond is the birthplace of Ira Renner, owner of the Renault Company, an investment management firm for smelting and manufacturing. The 63-acre house is furnished with 29 suites, 39 baths, a 91-foot dining area, a basketball court, a bowling alley, squash courts and tennis courts, and 3 swimming pools. To power the home, it needs a huge amount of energy. Fortunately, the house comes with its own on-site power station. And for those who love cars, Fairfield Pond has a garage that can hold 100 cars in the area. Number 6. Odeon Tower Penthouse, $330 million. Worth an approximate $330 million, the Odeon Tower Penthouse is right up there as the 6th most luxurious home in the world. For that kind of money, you're gonna get a 35,000 square foot apartment at the very top of one of Monaco's most expensive buildings. The Tour Odeon was designed by the architect Alexander Giraldi and developed by the Mazzucato Group. The penthouse is spread over several floors and includes its own private elevator. If that's not enough, then how about a private water slide into a 360-degree view infinity pool? If you're a bachelor and you have the cash, buy this one when it comes back to the market because it is one of the most amazing houses we've ever seen. Number 5. Le Palais Bulles, $390 million. Our number 5 entry is Le Palais Bulles, worth a whopping $390 million. Coined as the Bubble Palace, Le Palais Bulles was planned by Ante Lovag, a Hungarian architect, and was constructed between 1975 and 1989. It is so called because of a series of circular rooms facing the Mediterranean Sea. Lovag's inspiration for the architecture of the property comes from the early man's dwellings. Nevertheless, this dwelling has been significantly updated with some really good creature comforts. For starters, the property has 3 swimming pools, various gardens, and a 500-seater amphitheater constructed on the hillside grounds. Bubble Palace is now operated by Pierre Cardin, an Italian-born French fashion designer. The property is mainly used as a holiday home for Pierre, as well as a spectacular venue for parties and events, such as when Dior presented its cruise collection at an indoor/outdoor fashion show. Number 4. Villa Le Cèdres, $450 million. The 4th spot on our list is Villa Le Cèdres, located in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, France. Estimated at $450 million, this home is close to worth nearly $500 million. It was first built in 1830 and bought by King Leopold II of Belgium in 1904. It was formerly deemed the most luxurious house on the market back in 2017, and the property is located on nearly 35 acres of parks, and its name comes from the several cedar trees that can be found on its grounds. The house itself is about 18,000 square feet and consists of 14 apartments. It also has an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a huge barn that's big enough to hold 30 horses. Inside, you'll find the crystal chandeliers, gold-painted woodwork, 19th century oil paintings, and a wood-paneled library containing some 3,000 books. Number 3. Villa Leopolda, $750 million. Villa Leopolda is the 3rd most expensive house in the world. The villa is owned by Lily Zafra, a widow of Lebanon's Brazilian banker Edmond Zafra. It is situated in the French Alps Maritime district of the Côte d'Azur region and covers roughly 50 acres. It has 11 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, a commercial greenhouse, a helipad, an outdoor kitchen, and one of the nicest swimming pools you'll ever see. The property is popular on its own because it was the setting for Alfred Hitchcock's 1955 film To Catch a Thief. The name of the building is derived from its initial creator, King Leopold II of Belgium. It was renovated in the 1920s by the American artist Ogden Codman Jr. Number 2. Antilla, $1 billion. Antilla, the 2nd most luxurious house in the world, is situated in Mumbai, India, and is worth $1 billion. It was planned and developed by Chicago-based architectural company Perkins & Will and the hospitality architecture firm Hirsch Bender Associates. The property was designed for Mukesh Ambani, chairman and managing director of Reliance Industries Limited, Fortune Global 500, and is called India's richest man. The 400,000 square foot building is situated in the surrounding Mumbai Kumbala Hill and rises at an imposing 27 stories. The building is also designed to withstand earthquakes as strong as 8 magnitude on the Richter scale. Within the building, you can find 6 floors devoted exclusively to vehicle parking, a service station for vehicles, a mosque, a 50-seat movie theater, and 9 elevators. It also has a fitness resort, 3 helipads, a bar, a ballroom and meditation center, an ice cream room, and multiple cinemas. So with all that said, Antilla is reported to require a staff of at least 600 to keep things running smoothly. And finally, at number 1, Buckingham Palace, $2.9 billion. Buckingham Palace rises to number 1 on our list and holds this status as the most luxurious house in the world. The property is operated by the British royal family and is one of a variety of luxury properties in their portfolio. It is based in Westminster, London, and has 775 beds, 78 toilets, 92 offices, and 19 staterooms. It has been the official home of the king since 1873. The scale of the palace is nearly 828,000 square feet, and the garden alone is 40 acres. However, despite its impressive size and taking the title of the most expensive house in the world, it still isn't the largest place in the world. It is estimated that if the palace ever went up for sale, it would be sold at $2.9 billion, but it's highly unlikely that it'll ever happen. Isn't it crazy to know that a house will cost more than $1 billion? It's insane. Would you buy a house that costs at least $100 million? Let us know by leaving a comment below. And because you're still here, we got some bonus info for you guys. Did you know that a transparent house exists? If you think you don't have something to hide, consider spending a couple of nights in a see-through house in Tokyo, Japan. Built by Suo Fujimoto architects, this 914 square foot transparent house was inspired by our ancient predecessors who lived in the trees. Thanks for watching, Future Billionaire. Enjoyed what you saw? Deposit a like, and be sure to join the Future Billionaires Club by hitting subscribe and ringing the notification bell to keep up to date with our entertaining uploads. And check out these other amazing videos we've selected for you next.